Happy Monday. So I thought we would start the week with another unboxing. I just got a ton of new books and I wanted to share with you all. It was really well received the last time I did this. So I'm going to share some of the ones that came in, but we have a whole bunch. So what I think I'll do is at the end, I will put a list of all of the titles and authors that are brand new, because some of them are popular and you might know about them and others aren't. And that way you would have a way to request them from the system if you'd like. So I thought we'd start with some popular authors who have new books out that you may or may not know about. The first one being Mary Kay Andrews. She's got one called Hello Summer, which, you know, we're leaving summer soon, but but nobody wants to think about that. So we're going to enjoy it with a good beach read, which Mary Kay Andrews is famous for. So this one just came out. It got really good reviews, and I know that there's a bunch of people waiting for it. So check that one out. The next one is another book in Reese Witherspoon's book club. I know that a lot of you are following her very closely since the Where the Crawdads Sing book was chosen and is so beloved at this point. So the next one on her list is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. And the subtitle is You'd Kill to Be on It. So I think we're looking at a murder mystery and some intrigue and some nice escapist fiction. So again, Reese's book club pick, The Guest List. A bunch of these also, just so you know, I do have available in large print. I buy many of the popular fiction titles in large print. So if you prefer that, you are welcome to ask for those. So another pretty well-known author who people sort of wait around for her new books to come out, Debbie Mccomber, has A Walk Along the Beach. That one's brand new, and she's a bestseller on the New York Times list, and has pretty feel-good books. They're not a lot of murder or dark things. They tend to be about friendships and family, and so usually very nice reads as an escape from whatever is going on the news currently. And then another pretty well-known literary author has come out with a new one, Louise Erdrich, The Night Watchman. This one's brand new. She gets compared to Toni Morrison and Steinbeck, and so she's very literary. Her books are often have a Native American element to them because she is Native American. So you should, this one I think is in North Dakota, but you should definitely check her out if you haven't so far, because her writing is lovely and lyrical and beautiful, and she always gets a lot of praise. So those are some of the big name authors that you may have heard of who have new things out, but I've also got some kind of either debut or maybe under the radar kind of authors that you may not have heard about, but who have gotten really good reviews. So there's this new one called Scorpion Fish by Natalie Bakopoulos. And this is about a woman going back to her childhood home in Athens, Greece after the unexpected death of her parents. And it is supposed to be beautiful and elegant and riveting. And I know that it was on the back cover here. It was compared to Elena Ferrante, who a lot of you have loved her Italian trilogy that she wrote. So this may be, if you loved her, this may be your next read, Scorpion Fish. There is also a new one that I am looking forward to called The Distant Dead by Heather Young. And this one is supposed to be very beautifully written. The title inside the subtitle inside the book is How Do You Balance the Ledger of Your Life? Which, what a great question. So I read the story of this one on the book jacket and I was very excited about reading it. So I definitely added it to my to-read list. If you haven't done this already, you can sign up for the app Goodreads or a website. You don't have to have the app. And it can keep track of all of the books that you want to read, which I use all the time because I always have a pile and I lose track of which ones I want to read because I don't have time right now. Goodreads is excellent for that. You can scan ISBN barcodes and it just sticks them right in there. So, and then when you have time, you can come back and find them. And then this other book I found that I'm pretty excited about, Rebecca Mackay, who is a Pulitzer Prize finalist for her book, The Great Believers, recommended this one by Florence, the title is Florence Adler, Swims Forever, and it is by Rachel Beanland. And it's supposed to be, this is a debut, which, as we talked about last week, are my faves. So I read the subplot of this one. Over the course of one summer that begins with shocking tragedy, 3 generations of the Adler family grapple with heartbreak, romance, and the weight of family secrets. So if you love a family drama, this one is supposed to be beautifully written. And I'm hoping that I'm going to love it, because who doesn't love having a new author that's one of your favorites? So Florence Adler Swims Forever by Rachel Beanland. Again, I'm going to put all the covers at the end. And then for you nonfiction readers out there, I do have some new titles there too. First of all, I got a new cookbook in. Dinner in French by Melissa Clark. My recipes by way of France, which just the cover alone looks entirely delicious. And look at that beautiful dish on the back. So this book is just all French recipes of all kinds, everything from, entrees and appetizers through desserts. Looks fabulous. Very excited about this one. And then we have a couple biographies that came out. So Alex Trebek, The Answer Is, about his life. Obviously, we all know he's struggling with cancer, and he's the beloved host of Jeopardy. So if you're a biography buff, this one has gotten great reviews. And then there is, speaking to my English major roots, a biography of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Cross of Snow. It is by Nicholas Basbanes, and it looks beautiful. I haven't gotten to read it yet, but if you are a literature person, this one might be just what you've been waiting for. And then lastly, a little current events nonfiction. So we have one called Separated, Inside an American Tragedy by Jacob Soboroff, which is about what's going on at the border with Mexico. It's written by a man who is a correspondent for NBC News and MSNBC. So he brings to it sort of a news bent. And this one has a lot of requests in the system, so you may have to get on the list. This, I don't know if you know. If you get on the list for a book like this has a bunch of holds, if we own the book, which I own all of these, you are only waiting behind our patrons for it. So it means the list goes pretty quickly. So don't be intimidated if you see there's 300 holds on a book, because if I own it, if we own it as a library, it comes very quickly to you, because our patrons get first preference on our books. So don't let those lists intimidate you. Go in, check out the new titles. I'm going to put all the covers at the end, put some stuff on hold. I hate to see these books sitting sad and lonely on the news shelf. I love when they find a home and a good reader. So please check them out. And there are a whole bunch more, so you'll see them at the end. And like I said, many of them available in large print as well. If you're looking for new audiobooks, a lot of these I buy in audio too. So definitely check out the catalog. If you can't find something you're looking for though, shoot us an email, give us a call. I am happy to purchase books based on patron request. So if there are things that you can't find in our system, let me know and I will be happy to get it for you. Okay? So next week, I'm working on my topic. I have a bunch to choose from, but we'll do something fun, I promise. So thanks for coming to the next unboxing. And I'll keep doing these periodically when we get new stuff to show you what's here, since you can't come in and browse. And keep your eyes peeled for the next browsing outdoors, because that should be coming on a Saturday coming up. Not this coming Saturday, but maybe the next one. So definitely check our Facebook, check our website, and you should see those listed, and you can stop by and browse for yourself. Thank you so much for watching and for engaging with me. I really appreciate it, since I can't see you in person. So I'll talk to you next week.